How's it going, everyone? James Lynch here for OddsChecker US, taking a look at Saturday's UFC Vegas 40 main event, which features Aspen Ladd moving up to featherweight to take on Norma Dumont. If you missed my preview of the main card, I have that up here on the OddsChecker channel as well. If you're going to want to get some information on the start times and everything else for that card, let me get off the screen here. So see it there. Norma Dumont, Aspen Ladd. It was supposed to be Norma Dumont and Holly Holm. Holly Holm having to pull out of the fight due to an injury. So in steps in Aspen Ladd. And Aspen Ladd just was supposed to fight a few weeks ago against Macy Chasson. She ends up missing weight. That fight is scrapped. Chasson refusing to fight her, and now Ladd moves up another weight class to take this fight. So it's the first fight for Ladd at 145 in her career. Should be interesting. She's always really big for the weight class, so we'll see how she looks in this one. And Ladd is the favorite right now, just a slight favorite at minus 140. The comeback on Norma Dumont at plus 120. 31 years old compared to 26, so Ladd a lot younger here. 5'7" to 5'6", 67 to 66 inch reach. So you'll see there, Norma Dumont can be a little bit bigger, but not by much. Let's look at their last couple fights. Norma Dumont, of course, coming off that split decision win over former title challenger Felicia Spencer. So really big win there for her. And then prior to that, she had a win over Ashley Evans-Smith at bantamweight. So much like her opponent here, Norma Dumont has fought at 135 as well. Of course, her UFC debut was really disappointing. Ended up getting finished in the first round by Megan Anderson. So she's going to be looking to pick up another win here at featherweight. Did get the first one back earlier this year in May. Overall, pretty good record. Similar record to Aspen Ladd, just hasn't fought the level of competition that Ladd has overall. Megan Anderson's pretty good. Spencer, like I said, former title challenger, but Ladd's been in there with some really good fighters as well. Ladd has not fought in a while. That's something that's a bit of a concern in this fight. So Ladd has not fought since December of 2019. She hurt her knee after that, had to undergo surgery, and she was out for all of 2020 and most of this year as well. I mean, we're talking about a fight here in October. The last time we did see her was a third round finish over Yana Kunitsukaya. Pretty good win there in a fight where I believe that was the first time Kunitsukaya had been finished, at least recently. I know Cyborg finished her back in the day, but you get what I'm saying here. That was a good win. Prior to that, had a bad weight cut, lost to Jermaine Durandamy in 16 seconds, did not go according to plan as well. So I think on paper, Aspen Ladd is the better fighter. It's just, there's two things that concern me about this fight. The first thing is obviously that Ladd made weight, tried to make weight a few weeks ago. Weight cut didn't go well. That's got to be tough on the body, regardless of the fact that this is at 145. And two is the layoff, like I mentioned, the fact that she has not fought since September of 2019. I think the odds are correct in this situation. I think Ladd should be the favorite. I think she's better. I think she's proven more. And I think there is the fact that she's still only 26. I think we could see a much better version of Ladd after, dealing with all these injuries than we could have maybe even a year or two ago. But the problem is, like I said, the layoff and also the fact that she had the tough weight cut not that long ago. And I should mention, she was also supposed to fight Macy back in July as well, but Chasson had an injury. So that's like two camps back to back that Ladd didn't get to fight. So that's where things get a little bit interesting here. I'm going to pick Aspen Ladd as far as the pick in this fight, but just be careful here. I think the value for sure is on Norma Dumont with the fact that, she's fought at featherweight. She hasn't had, back-to-back camps. She's been more active. I think there's a lot to like about Norma, but I just can't pick her here because I do think Aspen is the better fighter. As long as Aspen shows up like she has in her last couple fights, I think she probably gets the win here, but I do have my concerns. And like I said, I think the value on this fight is on Norma Dumont. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who are you picking on Saturday in the main event? Do you like Norma Dumont? Do you like Aspen Ladd? Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel at OddsChecker US, where you'll find my breakdowns every single week, along with some of my fighter interviews. I'm James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.